There you go. All right, man. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you spend $95 and lose by 50 points. It's tough out here. That's fantasy for you, though. All you can do is hope that next week all their guys get hurt and yours don't. Basically, all you can do in fantasy. All right, seems like yardage is down league wide. Is it because of the new kickoff rules? And how will this affect money on the back end? Less yardage means less scoring. Maybe not that much scoring, because you do start at 35 now if it's a touchback, or you get to return it, which is usually to like the 30, so it's not really a win-win. So there's less yardage to go around, and they just changed the rules. Although kickoffs are more like long runs now. They're like stretch plays now, because like everyone's all blocked up already, and all you got to do is find the crease. You just got to find the crease, and you're gone, because then everyone's blocked, or you hit the hole. All right, stray of the day. Well, it happened on Monday, but stray of the day has to go to the Falcons wide receivers coach. He got fired after they got blown out by 30 to Bryce Young and the Panthers. You know, Bryce Young is 3-1 against the Falcons and like 4-25 against the rest of the league. So I think that says something about the coaches there. They're not I'll say the Falcons fans are not happy with Raheem Morris right now, and I don't blame them. They're not doing well. How do you fire the freaking wide receivers coach after you get blown out by 30? They were saying it's because his substitution packages were taking forever, and it would make the plays come in slower. Some bullshit like that. So it's a little early to be panicking, I'll say. All right, C.J. Stroud, just another Ohio State QB. He hasn't been doing that hot. He doesn't look good. All right, he had a really good rookie year. They were saying he's the best rookie ever. Best rookie season ever. And now look at him. Just struggling. All right, T-Law. He can move the ball, but he can't hit his number 1 to number 2 options. He's getting the ball to everybody else, though. ETN is still his guy. We'll see how long he lasts. I think all they got to do is keep winning. People will forget how rocky the start is. But they're winning. All right. And Kyler, let's see. I don't think Kyler Murray likes Marv. And then Marv's got the yips right now. They said he dropped a couple balls. It's just a bad situation. I don't think they use him right. He's got to go to like somebody that'll give him a chance at least. Let's see, Ravens 1-2 with 111 points for and 96 points allowed. I say John Harbaugh's on the hot seat. Some of these Instagram accounts were doing some deep dives, and they're like, John Harbaugh punted with 5 minutes left in the game, and that's why they lost. It's like, damn. But when those games come down to one play, and that's the one, they freaking go back when the game was still in hand. Let's see, Dayball in panic mode. Dayball's trying to save his job, and now he's got to put Jackson Dart in, so he's got at least 10 games, but we'll see if he even lasts that long. How many games do they got to win so he doesn't get fired? And then, Joey Bosa goes down, torn ACL. Something's in that Cali water, man. 49ers are hurt every year. Chargers are always hurt every year. Najee Harris, can you name a worse 3 months than what Najee Harris just had? He blew his face off 4th of July, and then 3 months later, he blew his Achilles out. That's tough, man. He had 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, And now it's only gonna stay at 4. All right, let's go. Let's get some picks going. Let's see. Handsome team of the week last week goes to Kyle with 175.4 points, season high. So that's the new season high to beat. Let's see. Ugly team of the week's going to David with 103.28 points. It's a season low, and that is the bar that you have to at least go over if you don't want the next ugly record. Game of the week is going to Mitch versus Oscar with a 6.42 margin of victory. So that was a tight one. Although maybe I might switch some of this stuff up, some of these things up, because Sleeper does a lot of these already. Worst manager? That one's mean. So Kyle, you had the worst manager? And you had the most points scored? Damn. Alright, let's see. Maybe we'll do like some waiver. We'll just do waiver. We'll do waiver overviews next time. We'll do it after these picks. We'll try it. Let's see. We got, alright, I'm 7-5 on the year. Looking back at all the other picks. I know we missed week 2, but it is what it is. We got Max versus Oscar. I'm going to take Oscar in this one. He's got the QBs. We got Freddie versus Boom. I'm taking Boom. He's got the QBs. We got PB versus Mitch. I'm taking PB. Well, the RBs will be the difference, the running backs. We got Kyle versus Ryan. I'm taking Kyle. He's got the quarterbacks. He's got the better quarterbacks. We got Jose versus Joe. I'm taking Jose there. The flex is going to be the difference. And then we got David versus Young. I'm going to say David has that one, and the flex is going to be the difference in that one. Let's see here. All right, we could go over. See, you guys were kind of making fun of me. I did spend a lot of money, but, I mean, look who you're spending your money on now. Chris Godwin, 30. Dalton Kincaid, 30. Ollie Gordon, 21. That one might pan out as long as if A-Chain gets hurt. We got Chris Rodriguez for 20. And that's a part-time guy. That's a 3-back system right now. Tyquan Thornton for 20. He's not the worst one. I bet he'll be more involved in Hollywood Brown when Rashee Rice comes back and Xavier Worthy comes back. I'm sure he'll still be involved, actually. We got Torrey Horton for 15. Trey Tucker went for 11. That's the league leader. Nobody wanted to spend money on him. We got Spencer Radler going for $6. Damn. Yeah. I like those pickups. Kind of a quiet week. Even though there was some big injuries. Kind of a quiet week. Let's see. Let's go over. Let's see. MVP rankings. I'm going to say Josh Allen, number 1. Justin Herbert, number 2. And then Danny Dimes, number 3, with an honorable mention at 4 for Baker. But if Danny Dimes popped out next weekend with Caitlin Clark, he'd have to go number 1. Indiana fucking Jones. Alright. Let's see. Don't wide receivers feel extra boom or bust this year? You think it's because of the new kick rules? We'll see. Also, be on the lookout for some new kickoff strategies. I saw the Panthers were doing some squibs. They're starting to squib instead of just kicking it. The new strategy, new strategy is to just kick it to the as close as you can to like the line, the goal line. Like if you can inside the 5, you like just boot it over there, and then everyone starts running. But the Panthers are like squibbing it, and it's like bouncing crazy, and it's kind of starting to fuck teams up. So we'll see if that's the new strategy. But I'm excited for new kickoff return strategies too. I'm sure. Hopefully teams will start doing shit instead of just trying to get the ball back. I mean, that's part of the game, and we're seeing what we see like 10 non-offensive touchdowns last week. It's kind of crazy. It seems like a lot more than I've like the most in a week that I've ever seen. Let's see. NFC seems way more stacked than the AFC, especially with the Burrow injury, and then Tua sucks, and the Jets suck, and the Patriots aren't that good, and the Bills just got a free run at the East. But that's kind of how Tom Brady had it, so I guess they just take turns in that division. Injuries starting to pile up. My lineup looks like a freaking Riddler. There's just question marks everywhere. Questionable. And then let's see. Could there be a more Irish team than the Vikings? Going to Ireland. We got O'Connell. We got McCarthy. We got Murphy. We got Jonathan Greenard. Jonathan Grenard. And Byron Murphy. Those are some Irish names right there. Let's see. Lots of Black Tylers on the Cowboys. And there's actually a lot of Black Tylers and Kyles in the NFL now. I would say at least 10 of each. And I feel like that's a lot. Let's see. Let's just go over some matchups. Let's see here. We got Commanders at Falcons this week. Can Penix bounce back? We'll see. They just fired the wide receivers coach, so freaking maybe Drake London's going off now. We got Saints at Bills and Chargers at Giants. Is there gonna be a bigger? Which one's gonna be the bigger blowout? I'm going Saints at Bills. The Bills are walking away with that easy dub. Dart's first start is versus the Chargers, which was the number 1 defense last year. But fuck. I guess it's only getting easier from here. So we got Philly at Tampa. That's gonna be a fire game. Tampa just re-signed that 450-pound D tackle. They're like, fucking, we're stopping the tush push. Get back over here. We got Colts at Rams. Is this gonna be the end of the Danny Dimes magic run? Oh, there was a report that Danny Dimes, in his contract, he gets $100K per win, which is kind of fucking crazy. I mean, I'd be trying to win all the games. We got Jacksonville at 49ers. I think that sounds like an underrated game. Or a really bad one. We'll see. We'll see if Brock Purdy's back. We got Baltimore at Kansas City. One team will be 1-3 at the end of the week. And that won't be good for either team. Dude, Baltimore has less wins than the Bengals right now. It's crazy. And then we got Dallas at Packers. Or no, is it Packers at Dallas? Dallas has to play all the NFC North in their primetime games this year. It's kind of crazy. And then we got a doubleheader Monday. Let's see here. You guys think any records will be broken this year? All right, text to the group that you watched the video, all right? You text the group this if you think any records are going to be broken this year, and what do you think the score of the game tonight's going to be? What is it? The Seahawks at Cardinals? Something like that. Matchup. Seahawks at Cardinals. Yes. Yeah, so let me know if you think any records will be broken this year. And the score of the Seahawks at Cardinals game. Let's see. I'm going with let's go Seahawks. I think the Cardinals are a little banged up. The vibes are better in Seattle. And then what? Oh, the Cardinals are dropping their tortilla jerseys today too. That's pretty cool. And then what? Any records broken this year? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Nobody looks like they're doing anything that crazy. Nobody looks like they're doing anything that crazy. Let's do I'm gonna do longest field goal. It's gonna get broken this year. Alright, cheers boys. Stay handsome. Like, comment, and subscribe.